Hello! Happy Thursday. I'm in the kitchen. Get ready to make Dad. He's been asking for this for a few weeks. Why don't you make some Jell-O with fruit in it? So I have 2 boxes of black cherry Jell-O and a can of very cherry fruit cocktail. So I want to make that. He doesn't know I'm making it. He just left to go for a ride. I'm taking a break from doing some work. I just got a whole bunch of service logs scanned and emailed to the farmers, and I got their invoices sent to them, and I got all the ones printed out who don't get emails, because we're like, the farmers are like 50-50. Some of them are just old school guys that they like stuff in the mail. So those are laying in a stack on my desk to fold up in a little while. I got a deposit to make, but I got a chunk of my stuff done. And I'm like, okay, I need to get away from the computer and the desk. Hi, you want out? Do you want out? Huh? Hey, you want out? Yeah, she wants me to open the door because, you know, doors closed, she wants on the opposite side. I just had to put cat food and cat litter on my shopping list for her. Dad just filled up her bowl heaping full of the last of her cat food. And, but now I'm going to play in the kitchen a little bit. So, yes, let's get going. My mind just went blank. Okay, I just got the Jell-O, and making the Jell-O is easy. It's carrying it and putting it in the refrigerator that freaks you out. I put it in a cake pan with a sliding lid on it, and I'm like, it's like an ocean. You're like, oh, is this gonna spill? So I made sure I had the spot in the fridge I wanted, and I'm like, careful, careful. But it's in there now. I just got out our pork chops. I'm going to season them a little bit, cut their little pockets in them to put stuffing in. I'm just prepping some stuff. I'm not cooking till later, but I'm antsy and I'm bored. I'm going to prep these two. I'm going to cut off the little brown ends where they grow from and cut them in half because I'm just going to skillet fry these in some butter later. Dad's prep portion later is going to be, he bought those acorn squash he wants to put in the oven the same time I do the pork chops, so because they cook about the same time. So he's excited about that, but he gets to cut those apart because, man, that's just tough to do. Not as hard as a butternut. Man, butternuts are way hard to do. But last night, I was loading my video in the afternoon, and all of a sudden, no power. Power came on, power went off. It's like the first time, like all within like a 5 or 10 minute span. The first time it went off, Dad was talking to Grandma and just cut her off because our house phone is this cordless phone. So when the power goes off, you're done. And then the power came back on. I'm like, oh, maybe that was just a little glitch because it's real windy out. I thought maybe, I didn't know. And then the phone rang and then Dad answered it and then no power again. Dad's like, that was the doctor's office for you. So I got on my cell phone and I called up there and said, hey, you just tried to call here, but you got cut off because we lost power. She goes, yeah, we lost power too. I said, yes, this is Stacy Humphreys. So they transferred me to the nurse of my doctor, talking about the metformin stuff. But since my sugar, like 2 years ago, was like 100, which was normal, but it's like in the 120s. So she's going to let me go until March, where I'm going to go up and just get a fingerprint prick and check it. She really wants me to try to eat 3 meals a day. And, which is hard for me. It's just, it's a bad habit. I've always been known to get up, do stuff. It was really bad when I worked at the newspaper because I would get up, go to work through lunch, and then come home and have dinner. But like today when I got up, I had something. It was a donut, but damn it, it was something. She's like, I don't care. That's what she told me. As long as you have something in your stomach when you wake up so your metabolism starts. I'm like, okay. So I'm considering breakfast. Lunch, I don't know what I'll have. I really don't want anything until I have dinner tonight. See, that's my bad thing. I can skip easily. But okay. So power went out after I talked to them. And, but they're not too worried about it because it's not like I'm having like 300 blood sugar or anything. It's just slightly elevated. So we'll deal with that again in March. And then I hung out in the bedroom for a while. I'm like, Dad, let's go for a ride. I need to get out. It's too quiet. I like to have my fan on. It's just too quiet. So we got out in the van. Then we went out to Wheatberry for dinner because we had our little coupon card, buy a dinner, get a dinner free. And I love that shrimp they have out there. If you're on my Facebook, you saw a picture, but that New Orleans barbecue shrimp is just so good. And I'm trying to balance you better on my hand. So we went out there and had dinner, and then we took a ride past the motocross. While we were sitting there watching dinner, because it's just down the road from the racetrack, big rigs going by. I mean, huge semis of just motocross people and go. And I'm like, ooh. And then we cut across, went down the road. They had that little farm stand that we stopped at yesterday. We might have stopped there again. No, but we stopped at the day before. The video you saw yesterday. We might have stopped there again and got some more grape tomatoes. We did. I'm like, yes. Dad's like, you want to go get some more grape tomatoes? I was like, yes, I do. I want more grape tomatoes. I see you. I see you sneaking in. So last night for a snack, I had a handful of grapes and a handful of grape tomatoes. So I ate my tomatoes first. Because those green grapes we got at Aldi have been the best green grapes I've had in a long time. Even Dad's like, those are really good. I'm like, I know, right? And then we went out to Larry and Joni's and sat and talked to them for a while. And then I would call the house to see if the answering machine would answer. And then finally it answered. I'm like, we have power. So then we came home. We got home about 7:30 or so. Maybe closer to 8. And I was sitting there. I'm like, you know, if I call the house and the answering machine answers, that means we have power. Dad's like, that's a good idea. Start calling the house. And it was weird. It stayed 80 degrees nearly through the night. It's like 78 it got down to. And then this morning, I mean, it's like 64 out now. It changed drastically. It's cool. I had to shut my bedroom window and the bathroom window. We do have the front door open. But it was getting cold. Had the AC on yesterday and like cold today. I think we got it broke a record yesterday here for us. By a degree. It got up in the high 80s, which is unusual, very odd for us for this time of year. Mother Nature just, you never know what she's gonna do anymore. You just don't. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I'm just yakking. I'll be back. It's now evening. I just put pork chops with stuffing in the oven, and all Dad's acorn squash that he cleaned. I just poke holes in them, and he cuts them in half. And then I poke holes in them and put a little bit of butter and brown sugar in them and wrap them in foil. Put them in there. Kitty, hey, you want to say hi? She's taking a bath. So now I have about half an hour. I gotta go back to the kitchen, uncover the pork chops, and then fry my Brussels sprouts. So yeah. That I've been over there. I have a whole bunch of crap on my desk. I got all done at the computer. And then now I'm over here. I have invoices to fold and a deposit slip to make out and all that stuff. I took a break and watched a little TV this afternoon. And then I came back and worked until about 20 minutes. No, it was like 5:30 when I put the stuff in the oven. So time goes so fast when I'm like, I'm trying to get stuff done as quick as possible, and I'm like, good Lord, man, it's already been an hour. So yeah, but I'll be back again probably one more time before the night is through. Here's my stuffed pork chops I made. We got Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts?
I'm putting them on my plate. I was only going to use a bowl for the squash.
Oh, okay.
We got corn, Brussels sprouts. Squash isn't done yet, so we're just going to not have that right now. We're just going to eat what we got. And all my lovely grape tomatoes. These things are so good.
Yeah.
But now we're going to enjoy. Ooh, we have full bellies and we have plenty leftovers. Hey. What you doing, huh? I got your butt. I got your butt. Burp, 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 burp. Kitty. Burp, 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 burp. She's comfy. She's like, stop bugging me. Stop bugging me. Just got my stuff. What desk is it? This is computer desk. I got my little stack of stuff to mail. My deposit ready. Everything's ready to roll. So tomorrow on the way to the Y, I can mail stuff, deposit stuff. So I don't have to worry about doing that in the morning. Sleep in if I want to. It never really happens. I do stay in bed, but I'm not asleep. Today was a bit of a pain day, but it'll be nice to get in the pool. That's for sure. Sneak up on her. Got your tail. Let's get your tail. I got your tail. I got it. No, she just wants to sleep. Hope you're having a great week. Tomorrow starts the weekend. It's Friday. But let's get through Thursday. I'm gonna lay down now and watch some YouTubes.